Okay, so here, one of the biggest things that I see a lot of people fumble with is finger placement on the fretboard and how hard to push, hurting your hand. There's a lot of things in here. Where the rubber meets the road is you want to take your finger and you want to put it right behind the fret. What you are doing is you're making that fret be the end point of this string. So if you're too far forward on it, you'll actually make it buzz off the next one. And you don't want that. And it also takes away from the sustain. Sustain is how long it lasts. So if I go, it keeps going. It's got a good last. But if I do this, if I'm too far up, it doesn't have as much sustain as it could. So you want to be right behind the fret, and this applies to every fret on here and every string on here. Be right behind the fret so you get that nice, good, clean, crisp, good sustained note. And you don't have to hit them hard. You don't have to kill the strings. You're not trying to break them or rip them or anything like that. But you want to have clean, concise notes. If you're off, you're gonna have buzzing. Now sometimes that's an effect people go for, they'll but that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get good habits. So one of the exercises that you can try to do is work your way down between two notes. So it may not sound like a song, but you're training your hand. And that's good. Just keep going back and forth. You don't have to go as fast as I am. Take your time. Go slow. And then you can use 3 fingers. You want to push the strings firmly so that they make that crisp sound, because if you don't, you'll get stuff like this or buzzing. Right there is where you want to be, putting a good amount of firmness on it, but not too much, because your fingers are going to start to get sore, and that's perfectly normal. When I was learning how to play guitar, I've made my fingers almost bleed before on a guitar, and to the point where I can't feel them. They go numb sometimes. So when that happens, just take a little break. But it's a stringed instrument. You're holding it down. It's just like walking barefoot outside. You got to build up a little callus. You got to get used to it, and then it comes. It's not a big deal. But you don't want to be unnecessarily pressing too hard. It'll affect your playing, and you won't be able to play clearly. So you want to have firmness but gracefulness. So firmness but gracefulness. Keep practicing your training your hand. And I know that it may get boring So, you can change it up if you want. If you get comfortable, you can do different things. But train your hand to know instinctively where the frets are and how to move them. I know it may get boring. I know it's not the coolest thing in the world, but it comes in handy later when we start to do songs and stuff like that. All right.